Might get into an all that glitters game here. Here we go. 5-player FFA. Mid-right.
Awaiting affirmative.
New construction options.
Does look like this is a...
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yeah, there's been some edits, so instead of the entryway being here, it's down here. I just noticed that on the
New construction options.
Building.
on the map as it started
Awaiting
on the thumbnail.
Acknowledged at once. Reporting very well. Agreed. Reporting affirmative.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Affirmative.
Just
Training.
gonna get some scouting
Agreed.
done.
Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Report affirmative.
Construction
Report
complete.
affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Reporting. Ready at once. Awaiting affirmative. Very well. Ready affirmative. Agreed. At once.
Yeah, just
Very well.
checking the spots closest to me for threats.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Ready and
Construction
wait once.
complete.
Report
Unit
once.
lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Service depot up first.
Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Report
Building.
affirmative.
Unit lost.
At once. Reporting. Agreed.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Agreed. Very well.
Let's get some NCVs
Reporting.
happening.
Affirmative.
Not sure if this is the right build, to be honest. I'm
Affirmative.
really rusty on this map.
Reporting.
Why are you going that direction?
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
What the...
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Fuck no.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Don't know if
Reporting.
Red's here.
Very well.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Very well. Very well.
No, we're guarding it.
Affirmative.
Oh, this is getting
Agreed.
a laggy.
Very well. Affirmative.
Yeah, they're not here.
At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Awaiting
Building.
orders.
That's not gonna fit there.
Acknowledged.
Let's just start crawling out. That's always my challenge on this map, is understanding
Construction
the exact
complete.
moment to expand. And I've been watching a few other players lately, and I've just been... They sort of seem to just go for it,
Yes, sir.
so
Agreed. Affirmative.
maybe that's what I'm gonna do.
Agreed.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. On hold.
Let's get a radar up.
Construction complete. Insufficient funds. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Low power. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Unit lost. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Okay, getting some pressure here.
Unit
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
lost.
That's not what I wanted to build. Okay, what's going on?
Unit
Okay,
ready.
I'm just getting overwhelmed.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Not ideal.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Let's rebuild.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative, comrade. Acknowledged. Echo report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Echo reporting. Report acknowledged.
Unit
Yeah,
lost.
it's just too hard to react.
Building. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
That's his base gone.
Unit lost.
See if I can't regroup over here.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Building. On hold.
That's not gonna
Cancel.
fit.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. No problem. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Basically starting over, but at least red might leave me alone. I can't.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Comrade. Affirmative. Echo
Need
reporting.
to harvest some real estate here to be able to put anything out.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Red's into me again.
Funds needed. New construction options. Building.
Affirmative.
Alright, well that's gonna be that.
Building. Unit lost.
We will drop out and launch into the observer mode and catch the rest of this game. Okay, we are back into the game in observer mode. Red, who dealt with me, is Panda 1941. They wasted no time in dealing with me. Looks like they went harder on the economy first, and I realised as soon as I was doing the MCVs, that's probably what I needed to do a bit, but anyway. Yellow up here is... don't even know how to say that, Bormandy. Bormanbull. They're established up on this hill with some Tesla as well. Teal is Fried Red Snapper. They've expanded here. And Green Smoke in green was the host, who's just sort of trapped in this corner and isn't really, yeah. Don't think will be much of a factor in this one. Can't do the view or the earpiece just because of the live, so teal and red now starting to come to blows. Not a major battle, just a bit of poor pathfinding here until taking the opportunity, but now also straying into range of this Tesla. Red with pretty good numbers though. Red's taken over the spot I started in. Yellow's got the airfield for some spy plane and paradrop activity. Yeah, so teal, this is the problem, like, yeah, particularly in this corner I find it difficult to get out and get harvesting, but teal's slowly managing it. Been largely left alone by the looks of things. Here comes spy plane from yellow. Presumably knows a bit of what teal's up to now. Yeah, look, red Red in huge numbers right now, but they are all here. There's nothing over here. Yellow should be aware of this. I'm pretty sure they got in and spied me here, and as well as here, so they got a bit of an understanding of what everyone else, what Red's up to at least, and now with the spy playing teal as well. Bit of a skirmish here. So Red does look like they're sending everyone, but yeah, Pathfinding just sent half of them around through a long lane. Teal has to hold on here, otherwise we'll lose their entire army and the second base. Red's starting to stray into range of the Tesla, starting to take him down now. Teal's pretty well surrounded. Red can just overwhelm this. Gets into the refinery. Every time in between targets that they're not doing anything, they're just wiping out a hidden teal tanks here. Probably best just to let them do that, because that'll, yeah, you can just dedicate a few V2s to this and let your tanks do this. Teal, no cash, is harvesting down here, but yeah, just a lot of congestion happening and losing this outpost. So yeah, Teal has gone down here. Yellow with Paradrop, trying to get some scouts in. Okay, Red reacting to Yellow now. Has left Teal alone, probably detached just a handful of tanks. Okay, has split. And is sending some here, and does look like they're going to come in here and finish this off, which is smart, because yeah, leaving this behind is not ideal. And yeah, he's got enough just to hold on for a moment. This isn't his main base anyway, so yeah, he can just take this time. If Yellow attacked, he can absorb that pressure until he can bring these units back across. So Teal's now out of here. So Red firmly in control of a large portion of the map. Yellow MCB trying to take this spot. Red straight onto it. Having none of that. So yeah, Red now with quite a big buffer, harvesting quite extensively, particularly in this direction. Which is going to bring them in contact with Teal before long. Yellow hasn't done anything with those scouts. Yeah, that MCB's gone now. Red does have some MCVs, so yeah. Okay, Green's just dropped out. I didn't see if Teal got into them or not. Yellow, decent amount of money too. A few more Teslas up here might be good. Decent tank numbers. Clearing some real estate. Having the problem, yeah, this area I find really difficult. Like, I have to very actively get my harvesters to harvest this bit first so that I can get some refineries in here. That just helps them clear, rather, because yeah, you can sort of see they're leaving. If you keep going this way, they'll leave a lot of that behind. Teal's made a push down here. Red responding with a few tanks and getting some Tesla up. Teal would have been better off maybe just parking here and sniping harvesters. Pulling out now. So yeah, getting a few buildings, but getting pushed back. And red now aware of this and has numbers here to defend it. Does look like they've brought everything though, which isn't really what you want. Unless they've just decided to just deal with Teal now. Pathfinding, yeah, major challenge. Especially with a shift A like that. Okay, yeah, it's detached some here. Bringing these back here to counter yellow. Yellow is moving... Trying to move in here, maybe to try an MCV again. Honestly, by now, could like base crawl up and jump here somewhere with silos or Tesla maybe. Straight into V2 range. Okay, yellow engaging now. Red, not really organised here. Okay, he's moving now. Yellow pulling now back from that area. Leaving some. Okay, yeah, red's just left a few here to deal with this, and he's aiming tanks this way now, and yeah, again, they can now maybe get into yellow harvesters without having to do much of anything. Just pull them out of the Tesla range. But yeah, look, yellow losing a lot of harvesters here. This is really going to impact their ability, and most of their harvesting is aimed in that direction. Yellow on the push here now in the middle. Teal is in at red while red's distracted. Okay, Tesla up now. These should go down. Okay, yellow has pulled harvesters back maybe. Red going down here. So yeah, it's not harvester there if yellow wants it. Yeah, red's sort of not responding to all of it. Getting harassed from a few different directions here. Yeah, look, this is still going on, and I think there was 2 refineries there that are now gone. Yellow coming this way now to tidy up their area. Try and destroy this force. Yeah, start smartly pulling them back here to do this battle in range of the Tesla. And does have some units that have pushed on this side as well, so smart move there from yellow. And has managed to hold on to a decent amount of harvesters. Not sure if they're aware that green isn't here, but like yellow potentially has the whole top of the map to themselves. Tesla here from red now, returning the favour. So yellow is just committing a little bit, but yeah, they're kind of moving, they're not really firing. He's just losing those. And was doing a lot of that in range of red's Tesla too, so Teal at it again. Again, just park them right there, mate. The harvesters will come to you. These are just coming in one by one. And easy picking for that group of Teslas there. Some rockets in amongst this as well, but ultimately, yeah, not that good a move, I don't think. Yeah, Flame Tower now to deal with the rockets. Might not even lose, yeah. Doesn't even lose that. Teal's sort of struggling for space at the moment. Really needs to harvest their way out. Would do well to just try and stay out of Red's way for a while, maybe come this direction. Still struggling for cash. Teal at it again. Yeah, okay, I think they've cottoned onto this now, and so Teal's just moved some tanks here. Yeah, this is smarter, because you're not losing anything here, and you've just taken out 2, maybe 3. Should get all of these, to be honest, and the tanks. And there's not a lot Red can do about it anytime soon. This is a much safer way of really hamstringing Red. Red's low on cash, must be building a lot, so losing these harvesters is going to only make that worse. Bit of pathfinding from Red, yeah, they're sort of moving through rather than engaging. Must be part of this group that's heading over here. Maybe Red's trying to return the favour here to Teal. Yellow tried to get in here, Red's on it. Tesla from Yellow, but it won't be enough, it'll go down pretty quick. Yellow's slow to respond with his tanks that were right there. Although, yeah, now has the option to maybe cut this group off. Okay, Red did come over here, I think, maybe to just scout and as well as maybe get into Teal harvesters, but Teal's responding now. Teal is, yeah, continuing to hold this line. So yeah, look, all of those Red tanks are going to go down now. So yeah, all of a sudden, like Red had, I don't know, maybe half a dozen to a dozen harvesters on this front, and they're all gone now. Teal trying to get in here, but Tesla. Yellow's still tidying that up. So yeah, Teal's starting to get a half-decent amount now. Like, Red's sort of stretched in 2 different directions, and if Teal and Yellow, they don't even have to work together, but if they're just sensible about how they deal with Red, you know, Red's the bigger enemy, but if Red's getting pulled in 2 directions, then yeah, the other 2 might have a shot. Much more real estate here now for Teal, so they can get some half-decent production happening, get a few more MCVs out maybe. Yellow is on about a handful MCVs by the look of it, 4 deployed I think. And there's 1 here to maybe expand somewhere. Teal's now sussing out where green was. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, if Yellow maybe just scouted over here, they could have sort of maybe taken over this area. And maybe now that's what Teal's going to try and do. Teal does have a second MCV, so they did build the service depot at some point. Red moving over in this area now too, with an MCV and some tanks. He's pulled the MCV out though because he's seen Teal coming with some units. Teal pushing in here at the same time. Tesla response. And you know, there's a lot of Tesla back here too. Yeah, look, Teal. Oh, there's a lot of V2s there. Yeah, numbers going down from red. Not an active management of this battle here, so was about even, but red reinforcements will finish this off. Yellow's at this again. Some V2s from Teal might be useful to outrange Tesla and just harass. A few more MCVs coming down. We do see one heading north, so we will keep an eye on that. Yellow's got that MCV in here now, well protected this time. Red's on the move over here. We'll see if that one sticks now for Yellow. They've tried 2 or 3 times to get in there and expand. And yeah, should be able to hold on here. A couple of more Teslas with this amount of tanks is a pretty decent line. Yeah, because red wasn't active until now for a couple of seconds there. See if power becomes an issue, losing 2 power plants there, but still firing with the Teslas. V2's from red, taking out the Tesla though. Yellow is a little bit worried about their power, you can see, building on the power plant. But unfortunately, yeah, building it right in the battle within range of these guys. Maybe back here would have been better. So I'm losing a bit here, but I don't think red's going to make it much further, to be honest. Unless they're willing just to go kamikaze with it. Yeah, pulling back. V2's in here, just sniping at those. Tesla. TL is established here now. Yeah, so spreading some MCVs out. Maybe even going to go for this again. Needs to be careful here, these units just straying through, might get cut off. But yellow's strong here, going to get a few more harvesters out of this, I think. Although, yeah, red building the Teslas. Red countering this move, I think. Just parking some units there. Yellow got a para drop in. TL was holding this line, but is about to lose all of them. Well, he's only got a handful left. He's got some here, but yeah, they're now in range of this. TL with more tanks back here, but not getting them into wherever they need to be, just letting them build there. Be worth selling these 2, I reckon, and that one. Build them out, build some more out here. TL is heading this way with an MCV. Yellow has now cleared all of that area, so maybe, not sure what TL can see. Maybe trying to just get in the back of yellow, maybe. strapped for cash again. Red just getting a couple of V2s into range. But yellow's engaging now. So yeah, just hit stop, let that play out. Yeah, okay, actively targeting now. But now in range is some yellow Tesla. Teal on the push down south, we can see. Yeah, not sure how much Teal can see, but taking advantage of the fact that yellow and red are having a battle up there, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know that there's much value in attacking this because red's already harvested a lot of that. You may be better off here where red is actively harvesting. Because yeah, there's a well-established line of Tesla there. And yeah, I mean, you're taking out some buildings, but they're kind of redundant buildings now anyway. Yeah, so Teal's gonna die here. Lost all of those. This battle's still happening here. Yellow holding on, has more factory here, is building right into it, is maintaining some Teslas in this battle. So red about to go down here, but has more. Red's expanded here now. So yellow just needs to be careful with these tanks. Bring them back here, maybe. Fight the battle under cover of your Tesla. Teal's NCB is still there. Does now look like Teal's come to engage here, which, yeah, in my opinion, was a better move. Doesn't have to get in there, just has to just wait for the harvesters to come to him. Yellow building out now, maybe going to get some Tesla up right in the middle. Getting some Tesla up on that island there, that mountain might be a smart play too. Yeah, red's harvesters now just automatically going to die there. Same as over here. Yeah, look, red harvesters everywhere now. So all of a sudden, yeah, red with the massive advantage is now kind of running out of places to harvest. Has been pulled in a few different directions. Okay, is pushing into Teal here now. So Teal now at risk, although I see Teal's countering. And red's sort of bringing their whole force to engage in whatever they're dealing with. Which, yeah, is just allowing yellow and Teal to sort of tag team. So Teal's dealt with that. Teal's trying to build up to there, perhaps. Okay, red's in a few, just enough numbers to make a push here. Yeah, except now red's done like a shift A. and Teal's sort of cut these guys off and we'll get a few free kills. Another para drop. He's been scouting with them, but he hasn't really used them. He's sort of just been dropping them, letting them do whatever yellow has. So red having a strong push here against yellow, really trying to push this back. So yeah, and Teal taking advantage, getting into red there. Maybe a power issue, I just saw a Tesla get sold there. Yeah, it looks like this will go down now. Still getting in there. Yellow still trying to get some Tesla up, still just trying to take some tanks out. Just takes that much longer to clear this out. Is that real or is that a glitch? Yeah, it's real. Okay, so yellow pushed out of here again now. But yeah, it's not like red sort of suddenly. Well, I guess they could harvest here now that Teal's been harassing them and like is now doing this sort of thing. Teal did get an NCB up there. See how long that lasts. They're staying out of trouble up here though. Would do to send a few more harvesters up in that direction, maybe. Harvest on that patch. Teal wisely pulling out. Perhaps Q move, just get one more harvester while they're doing it. Half decent numbers now for Teal. Not as much as red, but enough to do some damage here. Particularly if they target on the yellow and red health tanks. Okay, red now, just having none of it, pushing right in. I mean, red's had opportunities to deal with Teal, to be honest. Like red could really just wipe through a lot of this. But yeah, look now, yellow over here is because red's just been pulling their entire force every time. So it's just been almost frustrating to watch from red. Quite a number of harvesters about to, have dropped off from red now because of this, and he not responded at all. So yellow's just got all the time in the world, bringing more, although pathfinding past that Tesla's a problem. See some MiGs now from yellow. 2 MiGs does a Tesla, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we've got 2 airfields there just to help out. Red now, strapped for cash. Teal harassing up here again. So I mean the whole time this is happening, the fight's happening on ore that red wants to harvest. Yeah, like doesn't need that. If you're going to do that many tanks at once, just finish one of the players off. Sort of doing half and half It's just not doing any favours for red, I don't think. So yeah, look, yellow taking out huge numbers of harvesters here. Okay, red now getting into teal's economy. Yeah, but pulling out. So yeah, teal's got some numbers here to chase this off. At least it's happening on teal's real estate this time. Teal still has this MCV here. Okay, red pushing past teal, maybe going to take out this base. Okay, this top left base should go down for teal. And it does. Red should overwhelm what teal has here. Teal's on the push here now. Chasing harvesters again. Yellow's in here now. Red sent everything up north, so yellow just has some time to get after some harvesters. Yellow is base crawling in this direction. Teal also in here now. Okay, red bringing their vehicles back now, their army. Yellow at risk of losing this. But, you know, they did their job. They got into did some more harvesters. Red strapped for cash. I mean, Red's only active harvesters are like, well, he's about to lose that. He's got a couple here, and that's really it. Like the two yellow, teal and yellow have really managed to contain all of that. And red hasn't been fighting for the ore. Sort of just fighting, but not to get ore, which is really what you need to do. Although now with teal going up here, they should be able to claim a lot of this now. Still doing sort of like a shift A, sending everyone over here by looks of things. Okay, has detached a group here. Tidy this up maybe. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, just maybe some sloppy control, relying on shift A a bit too much perhaps. Letting this guy might get another harvester because they left him behind. So Teal's chasing him now. You can hear red selling for some cash. He's going for the refinery, but it'd be better to go back to the harvester now. Migs from yellow onto some power plants. Harvester's just, going straight past this. I don't even know if Red's aware of it. He's building harvesters out of that war factory by the look of it, and this is their closest bit of ore. So he's just throwing that cash away at the moment. We'll follow this harvester, see what it does. Yeah, it looks like it's headed in the same direction. Red got down here, but is sort of run out of tanks, and yeah, yellow on the push over here now. Actually has a pretty now using their the paradrops that they did earlier, and has a pretty open path. Red selling these refineries that are redundant, get a bit of cash, but like he's got nothing to defend this. Teslas are up, but very large number of power plants around here to snipe safely, to try and knock them low power. Does seem like that's okay. No, it's firing. Enough tanks to overwhelm it anyway. I see this as another edit on this map, is this bottom right position. Bit more of because that it was pretty tight to escape when on the basic version of the map. Yellow with a half decent buffer of cash now. So yellow in real danger here, I think. Just not paying attention to the little things and letting these guys stay in the game. Teal's in here, has been working through that. Now able to get into some MCVs to really start hurting the core of Red's base. Yellow mix active. So this is all going to go down, and I guess yellow can just, I don't know, I'd probably come this way maybe, try and avoid the Teslas, get as many power plants as I can. Okay, yellow's pulled out. Just checking if they're being attacked. That Deb CV is still there. Teal getting into these guys, which was the only place Red was really harvesting. Some more sales here. Yeah, struggling with power, I'd say. Okay, it's just relying on the infantry to finish this off. It's been a shift day by the looks of things. So yeah, you look yellow can afford to throw these guys away. That's been a really good exchange, and if they get one or two more power plants and they can Q move in this direction, potentially they can just do a lot more damage before Red gets them. Just letting them stop though, engage with Red, so they're going to go down there, but they did get two more. I mean, Red with like literally $0. This harvester may be about to go down. There it goes, some V2s here, one harvester here. That's possibly their only harvester. Really don't know, yeah, if these two are working together, but they do seem to be cooperating. Okay, red's done a shift A over here, which is just going to let yellow come in the back again. Just seen another para drop. I think these guys might get another power plant or two out of that. Still has some infantry back here. Yep, there they go. 5 infantry, you leave them alone for a couple of seconds, they'll do a bit of damage. Yellow needs on power, yep. Needs another MiG or two to really guarantee a power plant destruction on each flight. Oh, they do have 6, so yeah, it should be able to do that. Okay, yellow's in here now. Should be able to wipe this out quickly if he's paying attention. Teal's in here. Red must be low power. So yeah, red, decent number of tanks here in the middle, but not the same as yellow. And Teal's doesn't have heaps, but can do a bit of damage. Teal just ignoring the tanks and coming through in this direction. Yellow's done this now. They're into more power. Are there even any MCBs left? There's one here. I think that might be the last one. So the build speed's certainly struggling for red, and the fact that they have no cash whatsoever. Okay, there are 2 harvesters here. You can hear some sell-offs. Okay, Tesla. I don't think this is a quit. That's a good move because you'll get a lot of money. You'll put your power back in balance and you get a lot of infantry out of that. So it's probably the smartest play. But look, yellow is still actively just harassing. Teal just went through the whole thing, kept driving. I did hear a Tesla just charge up, so I don't know. Yeah, power is back. Yeah, quite a few Teslas were there and they all got solved. That's why the infantry's there. So look, Teal managed to take red on a wild goose chase there. This MCV is still here. I mean, Red's brought this on themselves. They've had at least 3 opportunities, I reckon, to really get into Teal. See, look this. Look, why this? It's just poor pathfinding. To get to this location, you can very easily just Q move, fire up here, and come down as a group. Yellow base crawling in here now. So red should have enough to really finish Teal off here, maybe, before they die, but yellow is yellow's all through their base, and you know, red is not building any more units, I don't think. Teal got a group around and is just helping yellow out. I guess if they get all of red's buildings here, potentially this army of reds disappears and Teal can hang on. Teal does have that MCV. Yeah, look, he's allowed his army to get trapped now, so if Teal just parks this lot here, not a lot of those tanks are going to make it out of there. Maybe could be better off targeting, yeah, the lower health tanks. He's focusing on, well, there's a lot of red health there, but we'll just go in one shot. Red actively Q moving out of there, so yeah, look, a bit of poor management there from Teal, allowing red to escape that situation. Tesla's firing, so it's the flame tower. There goes the Tesla. That MCV is now gone. Didn't see if it moved or got killed. Yeah, so look, yellow. Well and truly moving through. Just happy to let Teal absorb this time and pressure and take as many red tanks out as they can. As Teal finally dealt with, but now look, yeah, yellow's here. So yeah, red really had the opportunity to win that. Took me out really early. Had control over like all of the map almost, and just kept letting the other players back in the game. And Teal, well played by Teal and yellow to really be throwing those 1-2 punches. Okay, Engineer got in that one. Yeah, really doing those plays that just kept dragging red either side of the map. And really managed to keep them busy the whole time, and eventually, yeah, they just got all of his harvesters, and that was that. See what stats we get.
Terminated.
Here we are. So look, red topping stats, but losing the game. Yeah, go figure. Oh well, well played to everyone, and yeah, still got to work a bit more on my early game on all that glitters, because I do struggle to break out of those starting spots. So yeah, I'll keep at it.